Hey guys, Diana here, founder and creator of strategicfinances.net, helping women entrepreneurs create more cash flow and implement better financial strategies. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to build wealth with your W-4. Right now, it's the year 2021. And if you haven't watched the video on how to fill out your W-4, do that. I'll leave a link below to one of the videos I did showing you how to bring, okay, so let's put it this way. The IRS recommends that you fill out your W-4, revisit your W-4 every year and or as your situation changes, because if you don't, you could be losing out on money or paying too much money in taxes when you don't have to. And instead, you can bring that money into your household on a monthly basis. Okay, so watch that video below first, and then you'll understand how you can take that a step further and not just have the extra, because we know when we get extra money, it just disappears. If you don't have a plan for it, if you don't have a plan for your money, it'll just disappear. And it's like, okay, what happened with the extra money that I was getting? So this is a way to pay attention to that money, to be very strategic, and you can actually build wealth in the long run. Okay, so let's talk about financial goals. So just get out a sheet of paper, just jot down some things, okay? So what are your top 5 financial goals? Okay, list them. Number 1 being what you want to work on first. Okay, and then down to number 5. So this is just an example. So in this example, this person wants to build retirement assets. Okay, so let me preface this. I'm speaking to, like I said, I speak to women entrepreneurs. So I'm speaking to you if you're entrepreneur, but you are at your job still. You're kind of just stuck at your job and you just can't seem to get, be able to replace your job income, from what you're doing in your business, right? So you're just stuck at your job, you're living paycheck to paycheck. You're not where you want to be financially. So in this video, I'm talking to that person. So this person is basically starting from the bottom, starting from scratch, where they're at, right? They're starting from where they're at and they want to build wealth. So their number 1 goal is they want to start building retirement assets. Okay. So because there's going to be one day when they're not going to want to work anymore. They're not going to be able to work and they're going to have some money coming in. So they want to start that, right? And then their number 2 goal is they want to increase their income. Number 3 goal is they want to reduce their taxes. And number 4 goal is they want to pay off all debts, excluding the mortgage. And number 5 goal, they want to buy a new home. Okay, so let's talk about the retirement freedom goal. Okay, so what's the least amount of monthly income you desire at retirement? In this example, it's $5,000. So that's $60,000 a year that this person wants to bring in when they retire. So what year at the latest do you plan to retire? Okay, so by 2040, they want to retire, right? They're going to work it's 2021 right now, they're going to work about 39 more years and they want to retire. So how much of your monthly retirement income do you expect to receive from Social Security and company paid pensions? This is not including the 401k, 403b, IRAs. Just say $0 in this example. So next, what is the approximate value of your investment portfolio right now? Like in terms of, mutual funds, 401k, let's just say $0. They haven't been contributing to their 401k. They just, they have 0. They're starting with nothing. But whatever that number is for you, write that down. And 5th, how much money do you currently invest monthly in long-term savings? We're going to put 0. They're just not able to do it right now. And so next is how much additional money monthly can you invest into long-term savings now? Let's just say 0 at this moment. No, nothing right now. Okay. Number 7, how much money do you have set aside for emergencies? Let's say 0. Okay. We're going to change that here, but right now it's 0, and you want to have at least 6 months of living expenses. Okay, and lastly, do you feel you currently have a plan in place to accomplish your retirement goal in your desired time frame? We're gonna say no. That's why they're here, right? Okay, so now let's talk about your debts. So just list out your debts, list out who you owe, how much you owe, and your minimum payment. In this example, I don't want this video to be long, so I just lumped all the debts together, and I just said they owe Chase Bank. So Chase Bank, they owe $60,000, and their minimum payment is $1,500 a month. Okay. All right, now recurring monthly expenses. So if saving on consumer spending would help you get on the road to reaching your financial goals, would you be willing to look at some possible areas to save? Okay, so if yes, let's say you are, paying about $5,000 a month in expenses, from rent to utilities to just everything, all your monthly expenses, just list those out. Look at your expenses, see what you can eliminate or decrease. So if you want to eliminate your cable bill, you can do that. That's an extra $70, $160, I don't know, dollars a month you could be bringing in to put towards your financial goals. And if you don't want to do that, you might be able to negotiate a lower price. So instead of paying $160 a month, maybe you can pay $100 a month on your cable, and that's an extra $60 a month that you can have coming in to your household to put towards your financial goals. So and do that, okay? Now, in this example, this person has already done that, and they're paying the least amount that they know how to pay, or, in their monthly expenses. And so I'm not going to do anything here. So let's move forward, and I want to show you how you can use your W-4 to build wealth. Okay, so let's say we're talking about retirement now. So let's say the rate of return used in this example is 8%. So every year, the money that you put in your retirement account is yielding an 8% return on investment. So the retirement year is 2040. The retirement freedom goal monthly dollar amounts $5,000. And right now they don't have anything, right? They don't have a pension. They don't have Social Security that'll be provided. So that's zero. Now the total assets needed to provide this desired monthly income goal at 8% return on investment is $750,000. See, what I like about, mapping out your goals is that, it's one thing to have a goal and say, oh, I want to retire by this year, but it's another thing to actually write out the goal, write out the plan on how you're going to get there. And so you see here, in order to achieve the $5,000 a month at retirement, you're going to have $750,000 in assets, right? So, in this example, the projected value of assets owned today is zero. They are starting with nothing, okay? But they want to get to $750,000 by the year 2040. Now, what do they have to do that? Now, the monthly amount needed for investments to build this retirement freedom goal is $1,408.76. So the dollar amount invested monthly today is zero. Let's say they have zero to start right now, but they know, right, they're going to need $1,408.76 and put monthly into their retirement account in order to be able to reach that financial freedom goal or retirement freedom goal of $5,000 a month. Okay, so let's use the 3 smart cash flow strategies to acquire the monthly cash flow needed to attain financial success. So number 1, business income. Like I said, I'm speaking to someone who is a woman who is she is working a job, but she has a side business, right? She'd like to turn that into a full-time business, but right now it's a side business. It just is what it is, right? So the assumed cash flow created by the business income is $100 in this example. We're going to be very, very, very conservative and just put $100 that she is generating per month. Now this needs to be, profit. Okay, so $100 profit in her business. And, look at what you did last year, or you could just put what you project to do this year, but be very, very realistic. In this example, I'm using $100 a month. And then from step 2, taxes and withholding. Okay, so you went and you've adjusted your W-4. You've come up on $250 that's coming into your household extra every month because you have your W-4 form filled out correctly. Okay, and then after you minimize expenses, write down the extra cash flow that you'll have every month. In this example, they've already done that. They don't have any extra. So they're just working with their business income and the money from adjusting their W-4, the money that they say that they're not paying in taxes right now, that they don't have to. And they're not going to owe. It's just free and clear their money. Let's talk about the debt elimination. So you now have a total of $350, right? $100 from the business income, $250 from, taxes, right? Money that you don't have to pay in taxes that you can receive every single month. So that's $350 extra cash flow per month that you can put toward retire or put towards your debt. We want to get rid of your debt first. So in this example, so let's just say, your debt is $60,000 monthly payment. You're already paying $1,500 a month. What you're going to do is you're going to add the $350 to that $1,500 and you get $1,850, right? $1,850. If you pay $1,850 towards your debt per month, it'll take you 33 months to become debt free. Okay. After you become debt free, you'll have $1,850, in extra cash flow that you can apply to your retirement so that you can reach that goal of $750,000 by retirement. Okay, so 33 months right now is 2021. 33 months would be 2023. Okay, so let's see. So now you have $1,850, so you're debt free. So let's look at this chart. Okay, so again, this projected investment value is at an 8% annual rate of return that you're getting in your retirement account. So right now it's 2021. If you put all that cash flow towards your debt, you'll be debt free by 2023, and then after you would start contributing all of that $1,850 to your retirement account. And you can see how it grows year after year to where, okay, here it says, congratulations, you have achieved financial freedom by the year 2043. Now your goal was 2040, but you can see here 2038, you're at about 110, if my math is correct, $110,000 short of what you, well, that's 2038, and then you still have 2 years. So between, 2038 and 2043, you'll have definitely achieved your goal of $750,000. Yeah. So, and you can see in 2043, you'll have over $1 million in your retirement account, right? So that's good. So that's what it looks like. Okay. Now let's just make one change and we're going to wrap up this video because this is it, right? Watch this video again and let's look at what you can do to speed up this process. To speed up the process. And that is the only, you've done everything you can do. You've minimized your expenses. You're just working with what you have. You have your job. You've adjusted your W-4. You're getting your money. You're not overpaying in taxes. Well, here's a way that you can speed up, put some fire on this. And let's say that you really focus on your side business and you're really focused. Yes, you're working your job, but you're putting some time more, you got better strategies, whatever you need to do to increase your income. So you go from $100, let's say in this example, this person, they was able to increase their business income to $500 a month. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, so they got $500 a month coming. That's an extra $400 that they've added to their cash flow. Okay, you see here? Now, this person didn't have any savings, right? Let's just do this as an example. I'm going to save this. And let's say this person didn't have any savings, but let's say they want to have some savings, okay? So what they can do is, from that extra $400 a month, let's say that they put that extra $400 a month that they're now generating in their business into an emergency fund. Okay, so that's $400 a month. So out of that extra money, so that puts them they're at the same place that we just went through, but they've added the $400 a month from their business. Let's say they save that, right? Now this is profit. So anything before that, you want to reinvest into your business and do what you need to do. But as far as profit, it's $400 a month extra. So they'll take that $400 and they'll put it into their emergency fund. That way, that while they're paying down debt, they have a little safety net, right? So $400 a month they're putting aside for their emergency. Okay, so let's save that and see what this looks like. All right, we're wrapping this up. So I hope I'm not going too fast. I hope you're following along, but it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but now you'll have some emergency money, okay? All right, and I'm going to do one more thing so you can see what could happen, right? So let's say you have your emergency fund in place, right? So look at that, $400 a month. That's 4 times, let's say you want to get to a minimum of $1,000. It wouldn't take you more than, 3 months to do that. But even better would be like 3,000. And that, as we saw at the beginning of the video, 6 months worth of expenses. So just keep this $400 a month going. And let's just say 6 months from now, I'm pulling up my calculator, but you got 400 times 6. That's $2,400 that you have in an emergency savings in 6 months, right? And you are paying down debt, quickly. Now, if you want to pay down debt even quicker, you're going to keep increasing your business income, right? So this last example, let's say we made it to you're generating $1,000 a month. I just want you to see this, right? So you can be motivated to keep working on your business. And you may have a goal to be able to, you want to replace your job income. That's great. Have that goal. But just think of what you can do having your job income and being able to figure out how to build your business to $1,000 a month part-time, right? Because I know you don't have a lot of time, but that would be amazing. So let's look at this example. So you are netting $1,000 a month in your business, right? You're still receiving that. You're not paying too much in taxes. Everything's the same. You're still just putting the $400 a month into your emergency fund. Now, let's say you wanted to put, we got to be realistic here. Let's say you had some, so for personal use, you wanted to have like $100 a month worth of blow money, because you want to have a good balance. Like, you're saving for retirement. Well, you're getting out of debt and you're going to be saving for retirement after that. But you've got this extra income coming in from your business, $1,000 a month, $100 personal use. You're still putting that $400 into that emergency fund. So if you keep doing that, let's say 400 times 12 in a year, you'll have almost $5,000 in an emergency fund. That's better than nothing, right? Now, and you're still on track to becoming debt free. Well, let's see what this looks like. With that extra money, you'll be debt free before 2033. Let's look at it. All right, so you got $1,000 coming into your business. You got the $250 coming in from your paycheck, extra month. So from this money, you're putting $100 toward blow money, just personal use. You just want to You're doing a lot to achieve your financial goals. Let's like reward yourself a bit. Put $100, blow money, do whatever you want to do with it every month. But you're still putting in that $400 a month into your emergency fund. Now you see that you have $2,250 that you're putting toward debt. So you're able to eliminate the $60,000 worth of debt in 27 months versus 33 months, which so you'll be completely debt free. Still by 2023, I think I did that wrong. But anyhow, I'm going to wrap this video up, but you get the point, right? So let's look at the chart. You're debt free, but look at your retirement. Your retirement year is 2040, but here by the year 2038, you've already surpassed your goal. Your goal is to have $750,000 in your retirement account by 2040, but 2 years early, you have $778,586 in your retirement account. Okay. And then, so by the time you get to 2040, you're going to have even more. And then you're going to have $1.3 million by 2043. It's just like, you can see how this works. So I would encourage you to watch that video if you haven't. Adjust your W-4, get that extra money. Don't pay more than you have to in taxes. And then go through this video again, jot down all these numbers for yourself. In this example, I just use an example, but jot down this money for yourself and then see where you are with your retirement. If you need help, if you want access to this tool to see the numbers, because I'm going to save this. Save it and return to your list. I have a plan for me and my family. You just, you can save this. That way you can remind yourself of your goal on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis, and make sure you're staying on track. So if you need any help, just click the link below. I have a great resource for you that's going to help you as you achieve your financial goals. So click the link below and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.